I have just got a new theory of eternity. True art is characterized by an irresistible urge in the creative artist. Few people are capable of expressing with equanimity opinions which differ from the prejudices of their social environment. Most people are even incapable of forming such opinions. You ask me if I keep a notebook to record my great ideas. I've only ever had one. I cannot imagine a God who rewards and punishes the objects of his creation and is but a reflection of human frailty. The road to perdition has ever been accompanied by lip service to an ideal. It is my conviction that killing under the cloak of war is nothing but an act of murder. As far as I'm concerned, I prefer silent vice to ostentatious virtue. Solitude is painful when one is young, but delightful when one is more mature. We should take care not to make the intellect our goal. It has, of course, powerful muscles, but no personality. God always takes the simplest way. I love to travel, but hate to arrive. The release of atomic energy has not created a new problem. It has merely made more urgent the necessity of solving an existing one. Mozart's music is so pure and beautiful that I see it as a reflection of the inner beauty of the universe. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. I want to know all God's thoughts. All the rest are just details. The man of science is a poor philosopher. I am a deeply religious non-believer. This is a somewhat new kind of religion. Human beings must have action, and they will make it if they cannot find it. It should be possible to explain the laws of physics to a barmaid. I do not believe that civilization will be wiped out in a war fought with the atomic bomb. Perhaps 2/3 of the people of the earth will be killed. It was the experience of mystery, even if mixed with fear, that engendered religion. It gives me great pleasure indeed to see the stubbornness of an incorrigible nonconformist warmly acclaimed. To the master's honor, all must turn, each in its track, without a sound, forever tracing Newton's ground. The attempt to combine wisdom and power has only rarely been successful, and then only for a short while. The process of scientific discovery is, in effect, a continual flight from wonder. People love chopping wood. In this activity one immediately sees results. Most of the fundamental ideas of science are essentially simple, and may, as a rule, be expressed in a language comprehensible to everyone. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. The high destiny of the individual is to serve rather than to rule. I shall never believe that God plays dice with the world. Occurrences in this domain are beyond the reach of exact prediction because of the variety of factors in operation, not because of any lack of order in nature. It is only to the individual that a soul is given. The grand aim of all science is to cover the greatest number of empirical facts by logical deduction from the smallest number of hypotheses or axioms. Reading, after a certain age, diverts the mind too much from its creative pursuits. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. The faster you go, the shorter you are. Isn't it strange that I who have written only unpopular books should be such a popular fellow? One strength of the communist system of the East is that it has some of the character of a religion and inspires the emotions of a religion. One may say the eternal mystery of the world is its comprehensibility. All these primary impulses, not easily described in words, are the springs of man's actions. I used to go away for weeks in a state of confusion. God may be subtle, but he isn't plain mean. There could be no fairer destiny for any physical theory than that it should point the way to a more comprehensive theory in which it lives on as a limiting case. Morality is of the highest importance, but for us, not for God. It stands to the everlasting credit of science that by acting on the human mind it has overcome man's insecurity before himself and before nature. Too many of us look upon Americans as dollar chasers. This is a cruel libel, even if it is reiterated thoughtlessly by the Americans themselves. Thanks for watching.